Justin from St. Diablo, and you're watching PureGrainAudio. Most extreme pre-show ritual. I don't know if we have an extreme one, per se. It's more or less, you know, we're a Jaeger band. We like Jaeger. We like drinking Jaeger. Definitely doing a shot. It's not really extreme, but I know Tyler, our bass player, usually likes to wet his hair down and get all kind of crazy. And when he does that, you know, he has long hair. He usually ends up going up on stage very wet, so he's usually getting all of us wet when we start the show. So that's probably as extreme as it gets. Most extreme venue we have ever played. Well, I guess that would have to be Jiffy Lube Live when we played Mayhem Fest. I mean, when you're on a stage in front of 15,000 people, that's pretty extreme. So, most extreme thing I've autographed, you know, boobs or some girl's ass probably. That's probably pretty good. Most extreme on-stage incident. One night we were playing, and the guy in the front row was on crutches. He kept trying to get on stage in front of Tito, like there was no rail or anything. And sure enough, he did. He got up there. I don't know how he did it, but he kept trying to grab the microphone from Tito while holding onto crutches. And still, he never fell down. It was pretty amazing. And he eventually did grab the mic from Tito. You know, and your first reaction is, you know, you want to push this guy down, or you want to, you know, obviously get the mic back, but the guy's on crutches. And then he started swinging the crutches around because he was heavily intoxicated. So I think that was pretty extreme. Most extreme on-stage gear failure would definitely be me dumping a whole 24-ounce PBR down the back of my amps. It was pretty extreme. And when you go from awesome to nothing at all, that was pretty bad. Most extreme band we've ever toured with, I would say Mushroom Head. Those guys are pretty out there, man. They're like we were talking before. Pre-show rituals are pretty intense. When they get geared up and ready to go on stage with the masks and everything, those guys got some cool stuff going on. So watching them and being able to be a part of that's pretty cool. Most extreme fan story. We were on tour in Texas. This is a while back. Girl shows up to the show and she's all about the music, all about the band, hanging out with us at the merch table. End of the show, we're packing up, doing our thing, get in the van, and we get on down the road to the next venue, which I think was in Louisiana. So we had a couple hours drive. Pull over to get gas, and we're all out there. Sure enough, this car pulls in behind us, and it's the girl from the show before. So we're like, okay, cool. And she's talking to us at the van, and we're just like, all right, we're gonna go to the next show. You know, we got a couple more hours to drive. And she's like, okay, well, I'll see you guys later. And we're like, okay, cool. Not knowing if maybe we're just going in the same direction because she lived out of town or whatever. And sure enough, we pull up to the venue of the next show, and sure enough, she pulls in right behind us. And she hung out with us 4 o'clock in the morning at the venue when we pulled in really early. She hung out with us the whole day and the whole next day. So that was pretty creepy and scary, and I don't know, it was strange. Most extreme drinking story. That would have to be our bass player Tyler. We were on tour with Head PE at the time, and also a band called Blue Felix from up north. I can't remember where exactly. And partying with those guys, they're cool guys. Party with those guys every time we're up in that area. And at the end of the night, I guess Tyler went to go hang out with them on their bus. He walked on the bus with a full bottle of vodka. He walked off the bus with no bottle of vodka. And from then on out to when we got into our bus and got down the road, he started acting very strangely. So strangely to the point where we almost had to pull over and kick him out. You know, he was really excited, he'd get really sad, and then he'd get really happy, and then he'd get really upset, all within a matter of an hour and a half or so. To a point where we're like, okay, you've obviously had more than just alcohol in your system. So according to the guys in Blue Felix, they decided to give him a roofie. And thought that was pretty funny. Most extreme.